Hello everyone, I want to do a little bit different video than I've done in a while. And I was going to storyboard this in a notebook, and I was going to, you know, write it all out, what I was going to say, but let's just skip all that and let's shoot from the hip. Today, I'm looking at a guy with an ATV that also doubles as a boat. But today I want to do a little bit different video. I am someone who works at a job and picks products, so I definitely understand how the process works. I recently had my Mystery Tackle Box subscription come up for the month of July and was waiting eagerly on the package, which should have been here about a week ago. It didn't arrive at all. I kind of freaked out, was a little bit frantic. So I went and I talked to the folks at the post office, who let me know that it was never even sent. Now, the process that happens, it gets sent from Mystery Tackle Box to UPS, to the United States Postal Service, who delivers it to me. Well, nothing happened out of the sort. So I contacted the fine folks at Mystery Tackle Box via Twitter and email, and needless to say, I got a free box, free of charge, free shipping, coming to me soon and very soon. And when I do, I will do the unboxing video, probably right here on this very dock that I'm standing, unless I do it somewhere else. Anyway, but Mystery Tackle Box took care of me. They fixed it all up. They looked into my problem, they fixed it. Now I'm just waiting for the product to show up. So a big shout out to Mystery Tackle Box. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You got someone up here that is really a big fan. You know, I know there's two kinds of people who like Lucky Tackle Box, people like Mystery Tackle Box, but I like them both. I never even used Lucky Tackle Box, but I've heard mixed reviews of both. I've read the good reviews, I've read the mixed ones, I've read the bad ones. Like everybody said, Mystery Tackle Box's customer service was awful. I beg to differ. They took care of me in a heartbeat. So I think the people who are saying this just didn't try hard enough, or they didn't know the right words to say to get their problem fixed, like I did. So anyway, big shout out to them. I'm very happy and satisfied. Thanks for getting back to me through email and Twitter. I will always remember that. Right now, all I want to do is focus on my filming instead of fishing. Fishing, biting not here anyway. So, what I'm doing, putting the rod down, getting the chesty off my chest, and I am just going to stand here and talk for a little bit as I point at the water. Another thing I want to talk about is my YouTube channel, which started out as Huckleberry Rock Fishing, and then changed to Huckleberry Rock Fishing and Outdoors. I'll tell you where the channel came from. Now, it all started with Twitter. I was on Twitter trying to find a Twitter handle that worked. Something I knew would just make me stand out. But nothing worked. None of my Twitter handles kind of caught on. They just didn't jive with who I was. And you always want your Twitter handle, Instagram handle, whatever, to jive with who you are. And so what I thought of was, what was my favorite movie, which is Tombstone. You know the line, "I'm your Huckleberry," Val Kilmer said when he played Doc Holliday. I was able to take the line, "I'm your Huckleberry," take the "I'm your" part off, just put Huckleberry, and then being a bass player, I like Southern rock and classic rock and real country. Sorry for the noise. This guy with his ATV boat, which is pretty awesome, is over here. I was able to take, you know, my love of rock and put it with that Huckleberry rock, and then You know, from there, I wanted to make a YouTube channel, and I didn't know what name to make. It was Huckleberry Rock Fishing, but then I did outdoorsy stuff, so I didn't want to be limited to Huckleberry Rock Fishing Outdoors. I also did photography. So I thought of, okay, what can I do to shorten the name and give a nod to one of my favorite brands that I have liked for like all time. So what I came up with is something that I thought was really going to embody me. But before I get to that, what I came up with next was the hook, and I thought that was a really cool name. Turned out it belongs to some type of entertainment company, so I can't use that. So the hook had to be removed. So some of the videos will still have the name The Hook in it, but it's not The Hook anymore. So what happened was, I work with a guy who was like amazing in marketing. I mean, he knows his marketing stuff. He's worked with some of the most well-known businesses. He knows his stuff inside and out when it comes to marketing. And he told me, dude, you've totally got to change the name, and you've totally got to shorten it. And he told me a bunch of stuff that I needed to do to it. He said, stop the formerly known as. He said, you got to come up with something that embodies, you know, basically who you are. So what I did was I shortened Huckleberry Rock into Huck Rock, and then being a fan of 13 fishing, pretty much anything, I called it Huck Rock 13. Getting tongue-tied here. So the channel is now Huck Rock 13. That's a little bit of the backstory on that. Hopefully that's not too boring. Fish here are not biting, so this vlog is more of like a conversational piece than it is anything. I also want to talk about the Googan squad. I recently talked to Flair, or actually mentioned him on Twitter, that he talked to me on Twitter a number of years ago and gave me some advice on what line to use, what reel to use, what rod to use, and all kinds of stuff like that, which is really awesome. He took time out of his busy ass schedule to help me out, and it really meant a lot. And he ended up liking the tweet, which is really cool. I will always try to do something to try to say something good about somebody, you know, that's gone out of the way to help me, however small it may be. One thing I've learned in my life is little things mean a lot. I'm kind of going through this process right now where I'm like, okay, I'm 37 years old, something's got to change. So that's kind of where I'm at. I love fishing. I love photography. I love doing the cinematography thing here too. Just with a basic GoPro Hero Session 5. So yeah, the channel's name is Huck Rock 13. YouTube will not let me change it yet. When YouTube lets me officially change it as my handle in there to Huck Rock 13 instead of the Hook 13, my channel rebranded, it'll be up and going, it'll be fine. But I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you guys what kind of videos you want to see. I want to talk fishing with you guys. Please let me know what you'd like to see down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. You guys have a great day, and as always, fish on.